Hi everyone, I wanted to give an update, a life update and a vision therapy update. Many things are changing in my life, but some good things, some bad things. I will have to move houses, and my grandmother who lived with me in this house, she passed away. So that's sad news, but the new house will be nice. And with all the changes, I felt overwhelmed, and I was telling my wife I feel I'm not really getting ahead on the main fundamentals I'm trying to improve. And I said, I met this optometrist through my work, through some event, a strabismus event I organized, and he invited me to come to his practice in the Netherlands. So I live in Belgium, in Brussels, and his practice is actually not that far, only a 2-hour drive, but it's in the Netherlands, so another country. And he invited me to have an assessment and maybe do some more vision training and try vivid vision, which I haven't tried properly. So I had 3 surgeries long time ago, when I was 16, 18 and 19, so that's like 2006, 2008, 2009. Then I discovered vision therapy in 2010, and I did 5 years of vision therapy with an optometrist, a behavioral optometrist in Antwerp, so in Belgium. And since then, this optometrist already retired. After that, I acquired many of the tools already, and he felt you've reached the limit of what you can achieve, so try maintain at home and train more by yourself. And for a while also I followed vision therapy with his then assistant or visual trainer, who started her own practice, so I went back and forth 1 year also to her practice, but then eventually I fiddled down to home training and kind of lost motivation a little bit. I did certain things, and I kept researching, but it's very hard to motivate yourself and to feel confident in your own assessment or to evaluate your own progress, let's say. So after a while, just kind of stagnated and focused on other things in life, which also can be positive. You don't keep focusing on vision therapy all the time because you just go crazy. So then that was already a long time ago. Now it's 2025. Let's say my vision therapy kind of stopped in 2017, so that's maybe already 8 years ago. But then I restarted by myself recently and really made a schedule and stuck to it with reminders and notifications. But then so now my wife said, let's go see this optometrist, because if you wait until life calms down with the kids and the moving and everything, you will be waiting forever. And maybe we can get an appointment this summer even soon, and it will make it into a family trip. So I made an appointment. I could get an appointment fast, which was great, like already within 1 or 2 weeks. And I saw Rob Gevers, which is the optometrist, and his wife Krista Gevers, who works with him as a visual trainer. I saw them several days actually, but the assessment was on August 13th. And kind of confirmed many things I already thought. So my lens prescription is okay. The surgeries that I had shortened my muscles, damaged my muscles, messed with the sensory proprioception systems, and set me back many years, but that's all water under the bridge and I have to deal with it. But they still think there's improvement to be had, and let's try. You will only know by trying, right? It's like can you become a good piano player? You will never know until you try. So I reached a certain level with vision therapy. My double vision largely went away, but I still have functional problems like reading problems, daily functional problems, and I don't have stereo vision. I think I see something in the Magic Eye books, but yeah, it's very hard to transfer to daily life if my eye movements don't become more seamless. So that's the assessment. Let's try to achieve more. And the great thing is I never tried Vivid Vision, so now I tried it for the first time, and I will be doing it from home with my own headset, which I got actually years ago, but I never used it for Vivid Vision. And for a long time it's been gathering dust in the closet. So now I reactivated it. I got Vivid Vision installed on it. They are monitoring on their side how it's going. And aside from Vivid Vision, they also implemented some other changes. So Gevers, his wife, measured where's your visual midline. And I knew my visual midline was more to the right because that used to be my dominant, or is my dominant eye since the longest time. So then she took my glasses and she applied this kind of little tape on it. And when she came back, I put on the glasses and immediately felt different. It felt nice. It felt less confusing, more calming. And I had seen online things like binasal occlusion with also these kind of patches, but clearly I didn't apply it correctly for my particular case. I didn't feel it was so comforting back then. And this already, the fact that she just applied a little tape on my glasses and then I had such a positive reaction to it, and she explained why we were doing it and how long you should do it. This already boosted my confidence in their know-how. So I felt I'm in good hands. So that's something new. I also didn't try this with the optometrist in Antwerp. So already, and so I should keep this tape on it. It's just regular 3M tape until it starts bothering me. But so far, my midline, my visual midline will adjust by itself. And at the point that it bothers me, the tape, it's in my view, then I can remove it. So it's something I will naturally find out. So there's the Vivid Vision, there's the tape on my glasses, and then there are several vision exercises that she prescribed, and I got this nice folder, super nice. So oogbalans is their practice, and then it says neurooptometry, visual training, visual rehabilitation, and sports vision. And every patient gets this folder with some exercises. And I made my own notebook or like a logbook to keep track of what I did and to remember. It's nice to manually log it in and to feel like you've done your homework. So some of the exercises, also they're not really new to me, but I was maybe doing them in the wrong way. I was doing versions of them that were too advanced for me. So for example, now I need to do the Marsdenbal, and I have one hanging from the ceiling. Well, I just took it down, but usually there's one hanging from the ceiling. I take it down because otherwise the kids will pull it and destroy it. But so I just need to go lie on the floor and then move the Marsdenbal back and forth and then in circles and just track it with my eyes. So like just eye tracking. And I do it monocularly with the left eye, and then I do it not binocularly, but biocularly. So that means with both eyes open, but not using both eyes together. So put a hand between your eyes. And then later on, when this hopefully will improve, I can do binocular, just both eyes open without the split between the eyes. And another exercise, so the red-green glasses, So yeah, another great thing is that I already had all the, well, like 90% of the tools. So they just give me the exercises and I already have whatever I need. I have like this pen light that I use for this red-green exercise. So you put on the red-green glasses and then you try to have a well, you look past it, you have some physiological diplopia first, and then another next phase you try to fuse the light and have some luster. Instead of green red light, try to see like an orange light. And another more like general motor exercise, do the crosswalk, like reading an eye chart while moving your hands and your arms in a certain way. And then another peripheral vision exercise, also nothing crazy. Kind of with your index fingers, try to touch and also have like look in the distance, have some physiological diplopia, and try to see your fingers in a certain way. And if you're doing it correctly, there will be like a third finger or a piece of a finger that's floating with two nails on either sides. Which I have some physiological diplopia now, but it's not exactly what I'm supposed to see. Like one eye is more dominant than the other, so it's not exactly what she described I should see, but we will practice more. So that's 4 regular old school vision exercises, and then I got some Syntonics filters. So I already have a Syntonics machine, but I shouldn't be watching in the tube. I should just use the filters and go outside or look through in the sun, or not in the sun, but in a sunny place, look through the window or walk outside, sometimes walk outside. So I already had this green one, so I need so I'm a kind of a stressful person, so I need colors that relax my autonomous nervous system. So green I had, but then she also gave me yellow, so that she delivered to me. And she also said it's important to do the vivid vision exercises using my prescription lenses, of course. And fortunately, I had these spare glasses, and they have a very thin frame, so they fit nicely underneath the virtual reality headset. And so I feel very motivated because they can monitor my progress, and I feel they know what they're doing. And yeah, I've met many people who've been treated by Rob Gevers, and always reviews have been glowing. Yeah, so I feel like I'm in good hands. I'm motivated. I have the time. This is a transitional period in my life. Many things are changing, but it's never been better. Like my marriage is, I have a happy marriage. Kids are doing okay. Finances are stable. I'm still kind of a nervous person, but there's less to be nervous about than before. So, so I think this could work, or could give me a boost. And so in terms of 3D vision, I don't really have it during the assessment, or I don't have it. Basically, I don't have it. But I felt I've been seeing some stereo vision in the Magic Eye stereogram books. But he said, yeah, you're doing it the wrong way, so to speak. You're crossing your eyes instead of you're converging your eyes instead of diverging your eyes, which is usually the way you should do it. Like these parallel or object array stereograms and the hidden image stereograms, you should diverge your eyes instead of converging your eyes. And you can see it by converging, because that's the only way I can do it. I don't have the range to converge my eyes wide enough, to diverge my eyes wide enough to then properly view it. but I do have the range to converge my eyes enough to then maybe see something. And yeah, the goal would be to also have this range in terms of diversion, and then I can be able to see more 3D, or I can maybe see 3D in daily life, in the room or when outside or driving. And that general life advice was also move a lot, like walk a lot, run a lot, if you can, or do exercise and avoid screens. Don't sit on a computer all day. So I will try to follow this advice as well. I will now publish the French version of Fixing My Gaze, but so that's the translation is done. Now it's just that the computer publish it, let Amazon send it, do some promotion. So that should hopefully take care of itself. Hopefully I can do some French language interviews in the media. So, but that's also not super computer intensive. And so I feel hopeful this could work. Hopefully I can gain 3D vision. The virtual reality treatment is new, so there's something new. And of course I made a lot of progress in the past, eliminating most of my double vision. So now I can build upon that after a period of less attention to this issue, or to my own visual improvement. So now it's time for a new offensive, and we'll see how it goes. So I will keep you guys updated on this, but a very exciting development. Thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, or if you want to share the excitement, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.